And Sydney?
I'm looking at it and I can't see the back of the chair, but when he looks at it, he can see the hole in the chair, and I can't see it.
Oh, I see.
As they seem to be, because if someone in this room thought that the chair was a donkey, someone else would think, because that's what they think it seems to be, and someone else might think it's a chair, and so there are loads of different points of view, but also it's as they seem to be, not as they are, because
Thinks.
You can't really know whether we're perceiving things correctly or not, because although we think that we can see very well, we could have like very limited vision, so we see only like a very few amount of colours and things. So that chair could be a colour that we can't see, or something that our nose can't pick up and smell. So it could be as it is, but then it could not. We don't really know whether we're perceiving correctly.
Interesting. No.
This is like Felix. Like somebody in our class said that the chair, I see it as grey, but then maybe somebody else in the room sees it as like red. So like you don't really know whether it's red or grey because people see it in different colours, and so that could be red in like your point of view, and that could be grey in mine. So you don't know whether it's grey or red. So I think as they seem to be,
Right.
You don't actually know if they see it red, but if you ask them, they think it's grey, but it's actually red to us. Do you know what I mean? They call red grey and grey red or something like that.
So that means that we couldn't just ask them.
Yeah.
Because
So
they would.
they would think that red, we see that, but they call it grey.
Very interesting point. Does everyone understand that?
Well, I think that they're colourblind, but really they actually see it for what it really is, and all us are colourblind. We just call them colourblind, even though they might actually see it for what it really is.
So maybe it's the colourblind people that see the real colour.
Some people have selective colour vision, so they can see whatever colour they want. So if, like, I said this colour was green, and someone else could see what they want to see and see a different colour. So some people have selective colour vision. So someone can see the chair as grey, another person can see it as
black.
yeah, and colours.
Papers on which are
You see them as they are to you, if that makes sense.
Can you explain? Yeah, what do you mean? You see things as they are to you.
Yeah, because I might see that chair as green, and that's how as they are to me. Probably not to you lot, but it might seem like that to me.
You can't explain colours, and you're taught colours by people assuming that you can see the same colours that they can see. But if you can't, then they're pointing to something that's red, which to you is blue. Then whenever you see blue, you'll say it's red, and they see it as red. So they don't think that you're
totally berserk, or you can be totally correct and everyone else is totally berserk.
Very interesting, yes.
Some people might think that that chair might be a table. Some people, they might think that chair's a table and the table's a chair. So in other words, they can't really see that that's a chair.
Can you explain how that might happen? What do you mean?
Well, this might sound a bit dumb, but say like for instance, if that existed, aliens come and they thought that chair was a table.
Doesn't sound dumb at all.
Because they don't know nothing about planet Earth, they might think a table's a chair or a chair's a table.
Very good example. It's an example. Philosophers like aliens, by the way. Philosophers are always talking about aliens. If aliens were to come down, you know, what would they think? What would they say? How would they perceive things? And I think it's a very good question. So,
I think it's kind of both because people can see it from different. Like I might see it as one way, but another person might see it as another way. Like so, because not everyone's not the same, so they don't actually always see everything as the same thing. So you might see it differently from different points of view. So it's kind of both. Because some people might look at it and might think, or it might be a black chair or something like that. And then someone else might know, yeah, that's a grey chair.
Felix.
Well, there isn't any true way of like completely confirming what that chair looks like. Because we couldn't be seeing it exactly as it is. Like if aliens did come to us, we have 5 senses, but if they had completely different senses, they might perceive the chair completely differently. It's also the way of perceiving.
I just want to say, when you said that the dog may perceive things different, maybe dogs are cleverer than we think, and maybe if the chair is big and the dog's small, the dogs might think, why bother and try to sit on the chair when you can just go under the chair and sit there?
Anyway, I can see parents are waiting, so with that, I'm going to leave you thinking, and next week we shall carry on. So well done everyone, that was fantastic.